Hi, and welcome to Black Dove Divinity Tarot. I am the Black Dove. Happy Friday, everybody. It's July 11th, early Friday morning after last night's beautiful full moon. I hope you all got a chance to enjoy it. Um, I did a little digging and I found out that in certain Native American cultures, July's full moon is referred to as the honeybee moon, which I'm going to call it the honeybee moon from now on. But the first card I pulled, and this is coming from the energy of last night. So let me make that clear. The cards I've pulled already that I've prayed over, I really tapped into the energy of the full moon, this energy, this powerful energy of change. Okay. I believe it's a Capricorn full moon. But late last night, I pulled a few cards and then fell asleep. So when I woke up, I just returned to my altar for this read. But with it being Friday and the first card out being Oshun, Fearless Love, I'm taking this as the overall energy. With this full moon energy, this honeybee moon, it's only appropriate that the Orisha Oshun is here, who represents honey love, that sweet, sweet waters, um, sensual love, nurturing love, self love, empowering love. So the energy overall, coming out of this honeybee full moon energy is you are loving on yourself. You are really, indulging in self care at this time. I'm picking up on someone getting their nails done, their hair done, eyelashes, perfume, the oils, everything, to honor yourself, to love on yourself, to take care of yourself. That's the energy that you're in. Okay. Um, Also, last night, I played on my playlist, it was a Cardi B song, Outside. So I feel like with this full moon energy, you feel like popping out, look on them hoes, okay? You are feeling yourself. And I was picking this up in a previous video as well. You are really focused on how you look and feel. So that's that self care energy. You are back in a gym or else focused on drinking more water, eating your fruit, maybe drinking your herbal teas, taking your spiritual bath, but really this time of cleansing, indulging. So the first card that came out is Have Your Cake and Eat It Too. Um, you are all about pleasure right now, okay? The principle of pleasure, what makes you happy, what is it that you desire. So the full moon, this honeybee moon, is encouraging you to nurture yourself. You are mothering yourself. You are fearlessly and courageously, popping out, stepping outside, speaking up. Okay. So a couple of cards confirm this. We have yes here, which I'm picking up too, in addition to you having your cake and eating it too, in addition to you being all about pleasure, and what it is you desire at this time. Spirit is confirming it with a yes. You are getting co-signed. You are getting, extra backup from your spirit team, from your ancestors. They're working on your behalf. I'm seeing the Three of Pentacles. They want you to keep your heart chakra open. This is the portal, that's going to allow all of your blessings to come in. But with this honeybee moon, okay, it's about self care, yes, but also heavy emphasis on the word love, okay? So we have that you are highly favored, God's favorite. Oops. Look, I'm picking up on that Megan Thee Stallion song, God's favorite. Skin glowing because I hit the water in Jamaica. You could have a trip planned. Okay, you could be getting ready for a trip. I just talked about you really focused on, you know, how you look, maybe getting your hair done, makeup. Okay, Spirit wants you to have a good time. All right, even if you are not, even if you're planning, something quiet this weekend, even if you're staying in, Spirit wants you to have a good time. Okay, look, whatever that looks like for you. Okay, you are in this energy of, letting it go and letting it flow. Okay, I just heard fuck it. All right, it's all about you. You are cutting the dead weight. I've been seeing a lot of 888, a lot of 555. So you are going through a transition, a change. Things are balancing out. Earlier this morning, I read Isaiah 45, where it spoke that for the anointed, God goes before them and makes the crooked path straight. So it's all about things balancing out, everything falling into place. Okay. 444, I'm also seeing. So you are protected. Yeah, Spirit wants you to, lay back, feel yourself, pop out, have a good time, spoil yourself, buy that bag, buy that shoe, those shoes. Look, I've been eyeing some new perfume, get those, perfume, those earrings. Okay, I'm feeling right now like you're attracting in love as well. So I see here perfect match soulmates. So if you are in a relationship, I'm picking up that some of you may be. Spirit is confirming that it's a perfect match. For those of you right now, the energy that you are in is attracting, calling in the soulmate energy. You stepping into alignment with this 222 energy places you on the right path, for you to connect with, this soulmate energy, this love we have here. There could be somebody crushing on you with I adore you, someone you have a crush on. This person could be all in your grill. Okay, I see Gemini out here as well. So a lover's energy. Okay, somebody could be attracted to the changes that you're going through. Okay, Spirit says cut any dead weight, anything that throws your, alignment, your chakras, your balance off, anything that keeps you unbalanced. Okay, let me throw in tarot really quickly to confirm the messages. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit wants you to get rest. Look, have fun, but get rest. Do what it is that you enjoy, that you find relaxing. Okay, look, and sit back and count your blessings. Wait on your miracles. See them, envision them. Full moon energy is usually you receiving, the manifestations of the new moon. So whatever it is that you have been manifesting diligently, it's coming in, okay? First card out, we have Page of Pens, which is the Page of Swords. So all in my grill, I was just looking at that card. So there's somebody who is watching you. Look, I just got surveillance, maybe watching you have a good time. Look, somebody who wants to join in. We have the Fool. Okay, somebody wants to take the leap, take the risk. But the Fool is also a yes card. Okay, so again, yes to you having a good time, you calling in your blessings. Okay, we have the Two of Words, which is the Two of Wands. So that is confirming that 222 energy that you are on the right path. Okay, Six of Cups came out. Um, so a return. Six of Cups is a renewal. It's also like a reconnection with your inner child. So with this have your cake and eat it too energy, how I said it's attractive. Someone finds it attractive. The Six of Cup in energy could be someone from your past, someone who adores you. They could adore the glow up that you're going through right now. Yeah, look, they're on go with the Fool card. They are ready to take the leap. Uh-oh. I see the Empress right away. Yeah, they see you as the Empress. Okay, I got a few other cards that came out, but it was too many. I'm putting it back right at 10. Okay, we have the Devil. All right, we also have the Nine of Cups. So major arcana, I've been getting a lot of major arcana. So that speaks to overall themes in your life right now. So a lot of changes overall. So with the Fool card being the first major arcana, you are going through a new beginning. Okay. You are stepping out on faith. You are taking the leap. You are cautious with the Page of Swords energy. You're watching. You are, I'm kind of getting this energy of double dutch. You are, looking for the right opportunity, but you're ready with this Empress energy. You are forged in fire. You know what you know at this point. With the Empress energy, also Moon energy. Empress is Venus, so that is Taurus and Libra. Yeah, so balance. You're more balanced. You're sure of yourself. You, want to have a good time, but you're doing so with discernment. You're going with the flow. The Devil card. Yeah, that's that pleasure principle. you know, you, like I said with the Cardi B energy, you want to pop out. You feeling yourself. You've been inside. You've been cuffed up too long. You're trying to go outside. Look, let me remind them, okay? Nine of Cups, you are, joy seeking. With the Nine of Cups, that's all about your wish fulfillment. So going after what you want, seeing it clearly, okay? Three of Cups is all about your soul tribe, your support. It's also, too, a coming back. So with the Three of Cups being under the Six of Cups, that adds up to the Nine of Cups as well. So someone from your past wants to come in and have this Nine of Cups, this wish fulfillment that you are already enjoying. Like I said, this Oshun energy, this honeybee moon, you manifesting your miracles and blessings coming in. It's attractive, okay? And someone sees it, Page of Swords energy, your perfect match, or they see you as their perfect match. Nine of Cups. Six of Cups. You may not want to hear it, but take it as it resonates. I'm picking up this could be someone from your past, maybe a childhood love or a teenage love. Look, Slick Rick, teenage love. Three of Cups is, somebody who you were tight with, you had a friendship with, somebody who you may go way back with, but who's looking to reconnect. Okay. 13:33 on the timer. Let me get Kipperish. Look, I try to do the 10-minute videos for TikTok, but I always go over 10 minutes. But that's all right. Look, this is definitely about love. Okay, so the message is about love. Okay, the honey bee moon for you is about, is ushering in love. But it's a love that, you're ready to receive. You are in this Empress energy, this mothering, nurturing energy. Uh-oh. Sorry, you guys. Okay, so what came out is message on Page of Pens. So looking for signs. Looking for signs. Someone could be looking for messages. 7 at the top of that card. 25 at the top of Oshun. Oracle card breaks down to 7. So the divine number. Everything is divinely orchestrated at this time. We saw the card earlier that you are favored. You're God's favorite. So I feel like the hand of the divine is on this situation. As you are seeking out balance, as everything falls into place, you know, you are aligning with your North Node, which is our overall mission. A lot of times if you're asking yourself what's your purpose, it is for you to, align with your north node, to move and operate in your north node. My north node is Libra. So it really is all about seeking out balance, finding balance. 28 at the top of the card, I've been seeing a lot of tens. So expectation with this clarity that you have with this, new path, this journey, because the Fool card is all about the Fool's journey, embarking on this new journey. The expectation with you being in this Empress energy, you have different expectations now. You expect the things to go your way, okay? You expect to benefit. You expect to have your cake. You expect to get pleasure out of the situation, okay? So no more, heartbreak or struggle love. I feel you stepping out of that. You are, awakening with this cherry tree energy, with the Gemini air energy. You are, more intellectual in how you approach things. You are using your discernment with High Priestess energy. You're just focused on things being fair. Okay. Bondage. You could have been stuck in a loop previously with this North Node, South Node, maybe operating in this lower energy. But you've stepped out of that. You are maturing. Okay. You're aligning. The things you used to do, you don't do anymore. You are breaking free. And like I said, look, it's attractive. Okay, Spirit, again, wants you to keep your heart chakra open. And nothing really does that more than joy, more than having fun, okay? Self-love here on top of the Empress. So confirmation on loving on you, mothering you. Okay, starseed energy on the Devil. So again, heavy focus on you, self-indulgence, okay? Feeling yourself, look, obsessed with you, but there could be somebody else obsessed with you as well. Trust that what it is you desires you, okay? And that is coming in. With the number 7, I don't see it, but I'm feeling chariot energy. You're getting victory and success, high honor. So the blessings coming in are the blessings that you deserve, what you've worked for, okay? All right, 25 at the top of that card as well. Bottom of the deck is third party situation, okay? So you could have been guided out of a third party situation. 1818 at the top of the timer. Let me get with this soulmate card out here, this perfect match, and me saying love is the overall energy. Let me get soulmate oracle to close us out, Spirit. In your word, Spirit, you said, ask for what's to come. What's to come in love for the collective spirit. Okay, I got a couple cards that flipped over. We have strive. The spirit wants you to strive. Okay, I get with the pens, page of pens energy. Maybe you've been watching. You know how people sit on the side of the pool and they watch everybody else in the pool, having fun, and they want to get in bad, but they may be overthinking reasons why they shouldn't. You know what? I'm thinking about myself. A lot of times I'll be like, the water nasty. I don't know, it's too many people, but Spirit is saying with this honeybee moon, smell the flowers, get out here, let everybody, enjoy your essence, okay? Strive to be the change that you wish to see, okay? With this strive energy, it says, I have grown up since our last encounter. I have been working on myself to be the better person whom you can be proud of. So, no more, sitting and thinking about it, really making the moves, taking the action. Then we have wand energy out here. The Two of Wands is about, making that choice, the clear choice, um, moving forward, is making travel plans. Yeah, so movement. Okay. We also have new beginnings on top of the full. So your new beginning is this have it your way energy. No more are you a people pleaser. It's about balance, giving and receiving, but definitely you receiving. Okay, with this Empress energy. It says, I have realized what I was missing in my life, and that is you. This new love has given me a fresh perspective and changed who I am. There is no going back, only forward. When I met you, after that, I never looked back. I want to have a fresh new start with you. Okay, so yeah, new beginning. Somebody wants to take the leap. With that language, ever since I've met you, I've never looked back. That's given me past life love. Okay, so I said maybe a childhood love, a teenage love, but whatever the situation may be, take it as it resonates. The relationship is changing. Okay, so no more watching from the side of the pool. This person is ready to take the lead. It says, I am working hard to change, to face up to all that I have been avoiding for so long. I know I need to do more, but I feel so exhausted and tired. Okay, so this person is aware that they need to do more. Okay, no more sitting and watching. It says, your love is inspiring me to make the necessary changes in my life. All right. And that's on top of expectation. And look at this card. Look how he's watching his clock, his watch. Okay. He knows it's time. Okay. Look, like my granny used to say, shit'll get off the pot. All right. This is over the Two of Wands energy. So yeah, it's time to move forward. All right. With travel energy. What else, Spirit? All right. We have mission. Yeah. Make it your mission. Currently, you are on a mission. You're on a self-healing mission. Your journey your journey right now is all about you. Okay, again, it's self-love. But there is someone who's all in your grill, who's making you their mission. It says, together we are an unstoppable force. We have a purpose together, and I am determined to live it out with you. We are just perfect together. We can overcome any obstacle if we work as a team. Okay, heavy emphasis on the pronoun we. Okay, it was repeated again and again, we. All right, look, I just got the locks. Or I think that's Jadakiss, or the locks, but it's we gonna make it. Okay. Yeah, this person feels like we gonna make it. All we have to do is strive. But with this new beginning, with this honeybee moon, this person heart chakra is open. The portal is open, for you both to take the leap. Okay, expectation. So double confirmation on the expectation is there. It says, I want to be all that you want me to be. I don't want to disappoint you. I know you have a lot of expectations from me, and I'm trying to stand for that. But at times I feel so far away from that, and I'm afraid to let you down or disappoint you. Okay. So this is that overthinking. This could be you, or this could be your person, but Spirit wants you to let it go and let it flow. Okay. It's already yours, so there is there's no losing it. Okay. You just have to be open to receiving it. All right. Get in the pool. Look, here it is. Let go of fear. All right. Spirit says, let go of fear. This is on top of the star seed. So this could be you and the devil. Fear is fear. First, I was thinking it was obsession. It's obsession in that I think the person overthinks, or you could overthink. Again, take it as it resonates. It could be you both with perfect match and this 222 energy. It could be you mirroring each other. But it says, I have no fear of making mistakes. Nothing you do or say will ever make me stop loving you. Yeah, I said it's already yours. Okay? There are no mistakes on this journey, only lessons. Everything happens for a reason. It's safe to be vulnerable with me. All right. So that's double confirmation on that. Spirit is borderline. Look, your ancestors are borderline pushing you in the pool. Okay. Or pushing this person in the pool. The answer is yes. Okay. It's a green light. Okay. Everything is about timing. So divine timing is here on top of trusted. Trust divine timing. Let it go, let it flow. Don't worry, don't chase, don't try to force anything. Nine of Cups, it is yours. You have called it forward, you have manifested it. You know, all you have to do is receive. It says, we are on the journey and the divine dance on the soul plane. Okay. So that's that language again, journey with the Fool here. You are embarking on a new journey. Spirit, the universe, your ancestors, everyone is encouraging you and applauding you to take the leap. Now is the time. It says it will manifest into the physical world in perfect divine timing. All we have to do is trust and have faith that all will work out beautifully. Okay. We got the adverb beautifully added to it. Okay. So it not only is it going to work out, it's going to work out beautifully. Okay. That Oshun energy, sweet, sweet love, sweet blessings, sweet miracles. Okay. What else, Spirit? 22 at the top of the trusted card. So you are on the right path. Intensity. Yeah. Have your cake and eat it too. I was feeling this. I was feeling, look, I'm shaking the camera. Sorry, you guys. I was feeling somebody's at like a breaking point. I saw the title of a book, Broiler, and I just saw steam rising. Okay. So look, steam, things are getting steamy. A person is reaching their limit. It says, my feelings for you overwhelm me sometimes. Please reassure me by taking things slowly and patiently. This will help me feel comfortable with the changes that are happening. Okay. So, yeah, this honeybee moon is bringing in changes, intense changes. Look at the clock, but it's time. Okay. Spirit wants you to trust the timing. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay. Let it go and let it flow and know that you are held and that everything is going to be okay. With this Gemini energy, I didn't really see swords pulled in tarot, um, but I'm picking up and I see the card too of Gemini energy, lovers energy. Okay, the choice has been made. The path has been selected. Look, with the Fool card, you and your person, and I'm envisioning holding hands together, have decided to take the leap. I'm seeing Eight of Cups in the corner of my eye, to walk away from anything that doesn't serve. What it is that you both desire is this Nine of Cups, this Ace of Cups. Earlier today, when I was pre-shuffling, I saw three aces back to back. It was the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so an epiphany has been made, an awakening, and it's all good news. It's all blessings. It's all love. It's all up. Okay, it's have it your way. It's whatever you want. You are manifesting and creating it at this time. All right. Spirit says focus on your home. I'm seeing the Four of Wands. So focus on adding comfort to your home. Some of you could be doing this already. Maybe getting a new rug, new furniture, maybe changing your colors. But I'm getting with this energy, focus on your surroundings, making them pleasurable, comforting, happy home. I'm picking up on incense smells. So yeah, indulge, okay? On this Friday, this Venus day, this love day, love on you, but also be open, to new love, to renewal of love. Okay. All right. Look, that's all I have for you. 30:03 on the timer. So short and sweet. I'll be back with another video because, like I said, this was energy cards I pulled directly from last night's full moon, the honeybee moon energy. Okay. So yeah, enjoy your day, and I will be back with you soon. Okay. Be blessed.